Now that your brand is clear and structured, the next link in the marketing chain is visibility and awareness. And this is where most companies make a very expensive mistake, or several very expensive mistakes. They think visibility means being everywhere. They think awareness means more impressions, more clicks, more reach. But visibility without precision does not build adequate growth. It builds noise. Today, we're going to talk about what visibility actually means and why awareness fails for so many home service companies, and how to make sure the right people see you at the right time for the right reasons. That's what marketing is. Visibility is not about volume, it's about relevance. Being seen by 10,000 people who will never hire you does nothing for your business but waste money. Being seen by 500 homeowners who are perfect fits for the services that you offer changes everything. Awareness only works when it connects your brand to the people most likely to become customers. That connection is what turns attention into opportunity. Most home service companies approach visibility backwards. They choose platforms before they choose people. They say things like, we need to run Google ads. We need to boost our posts on Facebook. We need to be on every social media platform. But they never stop to ask a critical question. Who exactly are we trying to reach? When you skip that step, you end up spraying your message across the market, hoping something's going to stick. And that approach wastes money and creates inconsistent results. Visibility breaks down when it is disconnected from your strategy. There's a big difference between being seen and being recognized. Being seen means someone scrolls past your ad. Being recognized means they remember your name, they remember your message, and they remember your reputation. Recognition happens through repetition and consistency. It happens when you put your brand in front of the same people in the same places with the same message over time. That is why visibility must be intentional. You're not chasing attention, you're building awareness in the marketplace. Your brand clarity determines how effective your visibility will be. Your brand message, if it's unclear, your visibility is going to become much more expensive. People are going to see you, but they're not going to remember you. They're going to click, but they're not going to convert. A clear brand makes visibility much more efficient. It helps people understand who you are and why you matter in seconds. Visibility doesn't create trust by itself. It creates awareness. Your brand clarity determines what that awareness turns into. I've seen home service companies have massive advantage when it comes to visibility. You serve specific areas, you work on specific types of homes, you solve specific problems. That means your visibility should be focused, not broad. Precision visibility means you show up in the same neighborhoods that produce the best customers. You speak directly to homeowners, not renters. You tailor your message to real problems like storm damage, aging systems, rising utility bills, resale preparation. When visibility is targeted, awareness becomes valuable instead of wasteful. To make visibility more effective, you really need a clear understanding of where your best customers live and how they behave. I'm going to call this a visibility map. And a visibility map shows you your most profitable zip codes, the types of homes you serve best, the services that sell the most in that area, and then the channels your ideal customer actually pays attention to. Once you have this clarity, visibility becomes strategic. You're not just guessing anymore, you're placing your brand exactly where it belongs and where it needs to be to create the best conversions. One of the biggest misconceptions in marketing is that more exposure equals more growth. And that's rarely true. More exposure to the wrong audience creates lower conversion rates. It creates a higher cost per lead. It's going to create more frustration for your sales team. Effective visibility, however, reduces that friction. It pre-qualifies the customers before they ever contact you. It makes your marketing work harder so your team doesn't have to. Visibility is not the goal. Connection is the goal. The companies that win are not the loudest. They are the ones that are more familiar. They show up consistently in the marketplace. They show up consistently in places where their most ideal customers are. And when visibility is aligned with brand clarity, awareness stops being this random thing and starts to be a lot more powerful. In the next video, we're going to take visibility one step further and talk about strategy. Very excited about this. I'm not going to talk about platforms. I'm not going to talk about tactics. I'm going to talk about strategy. You're going to learn how to connect visibility to independence so that your business does not stay reliant on a single platform to survive. I'll see you in the next video.